What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, I just gotta do one thing and well, a few things actually, and then we're good to go for the day. But what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? We will get started here in 1 second. I just got to update the night bot with like the, you know, correct commands and stuff, since we're going to be playing on a little bit of the budget build. We might swap to the big boy build just to have more fun, but you know, we'll probably plan on the budget build for a little bit. All right. Why don't I have a exclamation point? Budget. Create. There we go. Now we got a budget. Everything's good there. All right, we can go to here now. Log out. Okay, all the commands are good to go. We are good to go for the day. Alrighty, we're good to go. Everything's good. Everything's good to go. I can drop the starting screen and we can get into today. Everything should be good to go. Bum. Okay, let me go ahead and drop the starting screen. And we can get into today. So we're going to be playing around with our budget build a little bit, kind of going through. We might swap into the higher kind of, you know, like Hunter and other junk just for a little bit of fun. We'll run it a little bit with this though. Well, what's going on, everyone? Let's get a good map here. We can start going with the maps. Pack size, magic size, eh. Okay. Boom. Unfortunate we couldn't hit that one. Alright, any of them here? That full 3 slap. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. What do we have? Enfeeble, Ellie weakness. When they're armored. I mean, we could run this one. This one paranoia. We can see how this feels. Alright, bet it up. This isn't a bad map, low-key. Any good maps on here? Trenches. Trenches not bad. Bum, 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 bum. Well, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? So over the week, I was just looking into other builds we could potentially do. Obviously, Monk is there, potentially, you know, just kind of looking at different stuff that we can kind of like do for the game. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit slow until new content arrives, which is not really for a while, like a month and a half or so away, right? So we're kind of dry spurt until then. So I'm just, you know, trying to think of other stuff to do. Obviously, if you guys have any ideas, let me know, but not outside. It's 96 degrees out. Yeah, it's definitely hot out. I don't know how hot it is here, but I think it's in the 90s as well. I don't know exact temperature, but it is really hot for some reason. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Nice. And we'll kill this guy. Oh, what's up, DMV? How you doing today, brother? A lot of shrines, huh? I'm not gonna say no, but definitely a lot. Oh, an expedition precursor tablet? I don't know if I actually got one of those this League, though. Alright, we have one more rare up here, and then another one top left, and then we need to figure out where the breach is at and the rituals. Do those. I also apologize about being late today. Just had to take care of some stuff before stream started. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I'm good, bro. Just chilling in the AC on my last day off from vacation, debating if I'm gonna hop on PoE 2. Got you. I got you, man. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, could just have a chill grind sesh, you know. Kind of sucks that we have to wait so long though for new content. You know, like I wish it was just like, you know, like right now. Kind of sucks that it's going to be like 4 months technically until we get new content again after the next update hits, like the next league. I get they want to continue support for both games, but it just sucks in my eyes though. You know, because I like PoE 2, I think definitely more than PoE 1. Also, I played with the music, like, volume a little bit, turned it up a little bit, so if it's too loud, let me know, I can fix that. Alright, where is this ritual at, man? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Still can't believe how good this build is, like on only a 10-div budget. And it's able to do all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely is pretty impressive in my opinion. What do I get out of this? That's it? That's all I got? Bruh. So, this is your build, and then my Ranger Deadeye, and yours takes the cake for bossing, but Ranger Deadeye takes it for mapping. Okay, okay. What are you doing different? What's your build? You want any different items for mapping? Let's go that guy. I mean, another audience with the king. Oh, we'll hit all three. We'll see where we're at. Right, what haven't we checked yet? I guess down, technically? Oh, the bow and stuff? Yeah, yeah, I mean, having additional arrow bows definitely will help with clearing and stuff like that. I wish we could actually make a very, very fast zoomer build, which might be possible. We'll have to look into it, or I will have to look into it. Maybe we'll try to do that for next stream, potentially, because I know there's ways to kind of get move speed, but there's not really too many ways, right? Like, you can't really do Queen of the Forest anymore. You could just do move speed boots with, like, increased, I guess, sockets and stuff, and then throw 2 movement speed runes in there as well. That would get you to, like, 45% or so move speed. But, obviously, you know, to get past that, we would have to look into stuff. I think the charm one, the one that's unique to the spirits, wouldn't be bad. I think that one gives move speed, but again, I don't know how much money it is. Like, if it's over 100 divs, then it's probably GG's on that. But I mean, something we could look into for sure and just go from there. It's just the bow and the extra arrows, the difference. Oh, I got you, yeah. Just kind of sucks because, like, you know how expensive it is, man, to try to find a decent bow with more than 1 arrow on it is, like, it's insane. It's definitely better to craft yourself, but then it's just all RNG and how lucky you can get, you know? Guess we could try it down again. Bum, 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 bum. Ellie, what's up, man? Or, sorry, what's up? I was on autopilot, I apologize. How you doing, Ellie? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, excuse me. I got the yawns today. I'm feeling drained today for some reason. Do we want to hit this more? We can hit this reroll and just see if we can hit anything. We'll hit up here. If it's not here, I don't think we're gonna do the ritual, to be honest. That is right here. Hey, Divine, I'll take that all day. What am I apologizing for? I called you a man. I said, what's up, man? On accident. That's what I was apologizing for it. Bum, 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 bum. But how you doing, Ali? How you been? Where's the last enemy at? Is he gonna just pop out of the ground or something? Oh, I seen him. There we go. Oh no, okay, it's not the last one. There we go. At least we can defer both of these. We can get out of here now. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Are you leveling a Deadeye, or at least trying to? Got you. What are you trying to go into, Ali, with your Deadeye? Anything specific, or are you just kind of leveling one to have one? Do I care about any of these? Nah, not really. How much does this go for? Not that much at all, huh? You can keep it for now, I guess. Your LS build, everything else is off meta. Got you. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, this is a really good one. What do we want to roll on this? I mean, we have increased magic monsters, increased number of rare monsters. I mean, probably rarity on here, right? I mean, I don't know. Should we roll rarity, or I mean, probably should just roll increased rare monsters, I guess, on like almost everything, right? Like, the more rare monsters, the better chances we have of like better drops.
It's a little too hard to let you go when you keep coming back.
What's up, Pain? Sorry about that, Pain. I'm just talking to somebody who walked in. If you're still here, Pain, the quiver is pretty good. So it basically has an RNG chance of shooting like a bunch of different arrows. There's I think 5 or 6 arrows it can shoot, and they each do different effects. So it's really good for clearing, for bossing and stuff like that. And like single target DPS is not the best because there's only like 1 arrow, maybe 2, right, that actually gives you damage. So you know you're kind of pretty much just gonna have less uptime of that. If there was a way you could influence it to have more of those 2 arrows being shot, you could have more DPS, but majority of the time you just no way of happening or no way of influencing that. So rare quiver is better, but for like mapping, you can't get pretty much any better quiver. Like the amount of clear options it enables, plus the amount of like kind of rarity also that can possibly give is you can't match it with a quiver, any other quiver. Like the covetous arrows, if we kill an enemy and we actually fire this one, that's 600% increased rarity, right? Like that's insane, you know what I'm saying? So like that in itself is insane. The other ones too, like crescendo, 6 chains, right? Like splitting to 6 different targets. It just enables so much more clear and stuff like that. So it's definitely best in slot, in my opinion, for clearing. For bossing, a rare quiver would still be better. 1 Herald Steel Cardio's arrow proc. Potentially has a chance to do it, yes. It's just, I didn't really feel like trying to rework the whole build in a sense and trying to get elemental damage, because we would have to roll elemental damage probably on the bow, or you know, try to get elemental like cold fire, etc., on both rings, and then drop the gloves, because you would need to then roll it on gloves as well, you know what I'm saying, to actually be able to get full resonance with Trinity if you didn't want to run heralds. And then it's like, you know, you're swapping a lot, you're going to be losing a lot of damage. So I don't really, it's probably worth it if you wanted to really map and stuff. But for me, I wanted to keep high DPS. So having just, you know, Herald of Thunder and stuff on is just much simpler. Plus we have so much lightning damage that increased lightning adds so much DPS that you pretty much can't get from Trinity. So it's just kind of sucks there. I mean, it's a possibility if you wanted to do that. But yeah, I just simply don't. I'm gonna work my way back and pick this up real quick, because we need to head up anyways, low-key. Well, should we head up or should we head down? Maybe head down. Alright. Maybe we will try to focus on a movement speed. Like, I could look into some things, you know what I'm saying? See if we could get increased movement speed in any way. But I don't know really what the other ways, because Queen's, what do you call it? I forget the name of it. Queen's whatever it's called is the one gives you like movement speed off of evasion. It's pretty dog this league. I'm I use almost for 30 maps and still nothing. I have a good damage and good, but got nothing. Like, you mean in terms of drops Pain or DPS? Achilles, what's up, brother? How's the streams been going, man? I'm going to link you my weapon set, one and back bar, but before I send, guess how much ridiculous it is. I'm going to say it's probably mirror tier worth, if you're asking me how ridiculous it is. Like, you're running LS, I'm going to say you're like a 300 Fizz DPS spear with crit chance, crit damage and stuff on it. You should get a Roa more smooth. Joel, I disagree with that, man. I tried Roa. I don't like it at all. The stun threshold that you got to build into, and just the kind of awkwardness with the Roa at times is kind of annoying, especially when bossing. Like, You can sometimes get in the way of rotations and stuff, and you can accidentally click on him if he's in your face, and then mount him, which messes rotation up. I mean, and it's not like we're that much faster, to be honest with you, dude. Like, we don't really spam, in a sense, right? Like, we're not spam shooting, so we can kind of get away from the movement speed penalty of shooting by just, like, tap firing our lightning arrow. So you're not really getting too much, to be honest with you. Plus, we would also have to fit additional spirit in because we run Herald of Ash, Thunder, and Wind Dancer. So we would have to roll additional spirit on the build, etc., to be able to actually even run that. So it's kind of awkward, to be honest. That's why I don't run it. Going great lately, bro. How you been doing? I've been doing good, bro. I took the last like few days off of streaming to look at some stuff and just kind of relax and do a mental reset. But yeah, we're doing good. You know, just kind of on autopilot, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to really make content on the game at the current state when there's really not much to do, right? Like, it's not really anything new. We haven't got anything leaked yet. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't really been any updates of the game in like a few weeks. That's kind of really hard to do stuff, low-key. Set this. I've been using the build similar to this, but focusing on crit and crit bonus, and it slaps. Unfortunate. Didn't look. We are full crit, Travis. We are like 38% crit plus accuracy stacking with crit, like 600% crit damage bonus, you know? This is our 10 div budget, by the way, so it's way less powerful than our actual 50 div budget that we normally run. Which we might swap to in a bit, but I just wanted to stream a little bit of the budget. You know. Bum, 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 bum. That's been very dry. It focuses on PoE 1 at the moment. Yeah, which kind of sucks because I much prefer PoE 2. Not mirror tier worth, but it's definitely unneeded, but the shields are for Trinity. Got you, got you. Makes sense. So slowed. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Where is the last guy? There he is. Nice, sped it up. Should we take that or should we reroll? I mean, I think we just reroll. Okay. I think we just get out of here. Just kill the last rare and go. To be honest with you guys. Ba-ba-bum. Go this backside and we're out of here. Nice. I'll send you the bow. I have almost 180 rarity in plus quiver, yet I haven't seen a div. Interesting. You might just be getting unlucky, to be honest, Pain. Also, have you been trying to stack like quantity on your maps, plus trying to hit towers to throw more quantity and like breach and mechanics and stuff on your maps? Because doing that is how I've been getting my divines. Like, you need quantity. Quantity is honestly a lot better than rarity, to be honest, but you can only roll it on your maps and like your tablets and stuff. What was this unique thing we got, by the way? Forsaken Realm. Who's gonna cast damage you prevent one hit and recoup this life and mana during effect? Not that much, to be honest with you. It's like, what? 2 moments, maybe 3. We can keep it. It's just obviously what we're running right now is only a 1 charm belt. Because this is our budget build, so we can't really use it right now, sadly, but we'll keep it, I guess. Doesn't hurt. And then we got a Beacon of Asis. I already tried to remove the Herald and it's still the same. Yeah, honestly, what I could say, Pain, is try to look for quantity, man. Try to stack as much quantity as you can, because that really does help. How much is the beacon of Azis? Okay, still like 2-3. What is this? A 30 spirit, 78, not bad. 15. Okay, so we actually kind of got a pretty good roll here. I mean, I guess we could technically try to corrupt it. You know what I'm saying? Just see where it lands, like storm charge corrupt it. But maybe we'll leave that for now and just come back to it over time, right? I want to see how it feels like later on. Yeah, no problem, man. Let me go ahead and look at all this stuff, by the way. Lately, all I've been doing is running quantity with chat. Yeah, it's the best way, Achilles. Like, quantity, you need to have quantity. Like, it's good to have rarity, but you can roll, you know, 60, 70 rarity on your maps pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? Throw on, if you need greed, that's another, like, 30 rarity. You could have, like, 100 rarity on almost every map, right? So it's not really hard to do that. That's without any gear. Quantity is like where it's going to come down to what drops you're getting, how frequently you're going to be getting divs, etc. So quantity is a big part for sure. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so you're running Tangled Song. I mean, pretty much max rolled, right? It's only 24 that can have. Oh no, it's only 20. Okay, yeah, you got yours corrupted. That's insane. Not gonna lie. Yep, it's for Trinity. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good too. Yeah, your stuff's pretty cracked. Not gonna lie, Ellie. Sheesh. This is my bow. I have 6 arrows, but nothing yet. I'm crafting a bow. I have 120k damage. I don't know if I need more DPS. You should be fine on 120k, to be honest with you. I mean, that is a really good bow. The only thing you could possibly probably get on that bow to be better would be crit damage instead of attack speed, to be honest. I don't really think you need the attack speed. That'd probably be the best, but I mean, that bow in itself is insane, dude. Like, I wish I could get a 2 additional arrow fractured bow to craft on, dude. And then, yeah, the Guardio's Gamma Quiver for sure. Really good items there. I have pocket rarity a bit for that. I feel that, Achilles. This is my problem. I only use rarity. Yeah, Pain. You need to go for quantity, man. Trust me. Start rolling quantity on your maps, dude. With your rarity and stuff that you have, you're going to see a huge difference in drops. Trust me. And then try to roll rare monsters as well. Like quantity, and then try to just roll increase rare monsters. Because rares is what really gives you the good juicy drops. It's not really like the magic monsters or anything like that. So as many rares as you can with highest quantity, and then trust me, you'll start to see a bunch of divines. Look at this guy real quick. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What level is your Herald of Ash? Mine's like level 5 or something right now. 4 or 5. Just go up to whatever level you can honestly support with your strength. So whether that be level 4, level 5, level 7, level 8, whatever you can go up to and go to. But like I said, I'm on level 4 or 5, and I mean, as you can see, Herald of Ash helps out a ton when it comes to clearing and stuff. So it's definitely worth having, no matter like kind of what level you have onto it, to be honest with you. Get away from this guy for a second. There we go. To be that high then, how much strength do I need for level 5? I think you only need, I mean, I have mine at level 4 right now, I think. Yeah, and it's the 25 strength, so probably like 30 something strength you need in total for level like 5. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Now we're talking. Pack's full.
Okay, can't do anything else. Okay, get out of here. Bum, 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 bum. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Pretty bad, sadly. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. What do we have? We do. Pretty bad. And then this, I don't think anybody really cares for. I mean, what, like? We could roll it, I guess, just to see what it hits. Anything here that's worth anything? I mean, damage produce, cold res is good, Mantive Ignite's horrible, minions, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, nope. Okay, so the only thing we got goods here is that. Alright. Go buy more armor scraps, and then we'll just go ahead and gamble it and just see what it rolls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? %, of damage taken or Crypto's life. This actually might be worth something. What are you trying to give me, Ellie? That's awesome. About the downside of Ghost Dance, unless you think I need it. Ghost Dance, you really don't need. If you're running my version of the build, you don't really need Ghost Dance because you're running the Feud of Wraps, the Sanguis Feud of Wraps. Probably pronounced the name wrong, but that allows, right, us to have Energy Leech. So like we have, you know, some Life Leech on a ring, and then we're pretty much full uptime of the Energy Shield. So like as soon as we get hit, long as we actually do an attack, all of our Energy Shield comes back, right? So we don't need Ghost Dance really at all with this build. So you can easily replace that. Get the crafting, loser. That's it, saying Ellie. Hey, Ellie, with the big gift. All right, bet. We can get some crafting now. So I guess I think from here we just roll, right? Because like we can't essence it. Right. Upgrades a magic item to a rare with 1 modifier. Upgrades a normal to a magic. Yeah, so we can't do anything there. We can't essence craft it. I don't think we can essence a delirium either, right? Because you would have to have another like rare or magic, whatever, I believe, right? Like magic to a rare, I think. I don't think it allows you to reroll rares. So I think the best thing we can do here literally is just... we could try to annul the fire damage off in Dex, keep the crit damage added. Because, I mean, fire damage kind of sucks, Dex obviously sucks, right? Okay. We have a 50-50 chance of rolling the fire damage off. Unfortunate, we didn't hit. It's kind of a low crit chance roll. What about for Amazon? I'm running the same hands. Well, this is an Amazon build, mobs. We are playing Amazon Huntress. On bosses, ideal exactly 0 damage. What exactly is the trick to one shot? It comes down to I mean, what your bow is, right? If you have a good bow and you're, you know, having decent gear and stuff, what I would say is potentially the rotation. Like, you want to make sure you have tornadoes up because that gives us a rage, which gives us a lot more damage to our skills, right? So make sure you try to keep your tornadoes down for rage. And then obviously you want to make sure you have like connectivity and stuff on the boss to lower their lightning res. And then make sure he's shocked as well, because that's just so much percent increased values of DPS we're going to do. And then from there, it's just having your rods down and then just spamming lightning around. That's literally it. Yeah, I mean, low crit chance. We want to have better crit chance in this. Do we care about push? I think crit damage, crit chance, like anything else would be better. Low crit damage value, low accuracy rating value. We need to buy more chaos orbs. Don't we have a omen of whittling, or do we use the omen? We might have used the omen. No, we have an omen of whittling. Did we use it? Maybe we just save it for now. Maybe we save it for now. Let's go ahead and just drop a divine worth of gas. Just grab one. Okay, this is high accuracy. This is actually really good. So from here, sadly, we have to RNG slap it with an exalt. Like, there's nothing really we can do past this. That's the only kind of dog part, right? Because like, we can't really like influence it any other way. So we're gonna have to just kind of exalt slam it. What I'll do is I'll full quality it, and then I'll double socket it and just hope for the best here. We want to hit literally like physical crit chance, you know, increase physical, flat fizz, like anything like that is good to have. I mean, that's not bad. It's probably one of the worst we could have got, low key. Yeah. 1x at a time and whittle. Isn't that like much more expensive though, Ellie? Because you're literally spending like 5 divs at a time. Man, wouldn't it just be much easier to just go and buy like annulments? And then just literally go to the bow and just try to annul off. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad thing. And then just try to hit it again. Wouldn't it make much more sense? Because now I can hit it again. Oh, we got lightning. Well, I mean, if you only have one good stat, I don't know if it's worth really. I mean, unless what you're saying is you just try to slam it from here to hope to get like 2 good stats and whittle. I mean, I guess we could slam it just to see what happens. I mean, right here we had nothing, right? So like from here, I think we would just try to annul it and hope that we don't hit the 1 good stat. I don't think it's worth doing anything else other than that.
Hello there.
Let me sell a divine worth of chaos real quick. Or a divine worth of exalts, actually.
Hello there.
There we go. Also, what did this hit, by the way? There's nothing on the market for this. What do you guys think this is? This is a 35 out of 40, right? So like pretty high to all elemental res right there, plus damage taken recoup his life. Do you guys think this is worth anything? I mean, I think we throw this up for what? Like a divine? Or do you think we throw this for higher than a divine? I don't know. What do we need to buy? Yeah, annulments. Do. We'll buy 2 of them. Or 4 of them, and then from there, unfortunate. We hit the 1 good thing off. I mean, 11 to 26 fizz. Do we keep that on though? What's the point of having the wizard staff on the offhand for set 2? The point I don't understand. So for having the wand and the effigy of cruelty on weapon set 2, it allows us to put our ball lightning on weapon set 2. And ball lightning is really good because it has, you know, just on the skill itself, 750% more chance of shocking, which means we can apply it a lot quicker than trying to run like, you know, lightning arrow, or not lightning arrow, but stormcaller arrow with like a bow or something like that, right? And then waiting for the lightning bolt to come down, and it doesn't have that increased percent like this does. So it's much easier just to run a wand. Plus you can get increased chance of shock on a wand, you can get crit chance, you can get some damage stuff, right? And then the best thing about doing this setup with a wand is we can run the effigy of cruelty. What this basically does is critical hits with spells will apply stacks of critical weakness. Now each stack of critical weakness gives us like 0.5% to critical hit chance, which means it's to our base. So that means it's way better than increased. So having, you know, max stacks of this is 10% more crit chance to our base, which is huge. So that allows us to go, you know, pretty much from like our 30% or whatever, 25% chance to crit with our lightning rods all the way up to like 70, 80% chance to crit, right? Just because the effigy of cruelty is in play. So that's why I run it. It enables a lot more DPS and a lot more consistent critting on bossing. Plus, like, this combo literally is like a few exalts, bro, like 5-10 exalts. Like, it's so cheap. So there's no reason not to run it, to be honest with you. How much benefit does the crit bonus on the wand have? I think I only went with chance of shock on my wand. It only has 63%. Nothing that insane. This is a low level one too. It's only level 46. Okay. Yeah, what do you think, Ellie? Do you think we keep this one with the 11 to 26 fizz, or just keep rolling it? I don't even know if that's a good like roll. It's only T5, so it's not that insane. I don't know if we want to try to roll just like high percent increased, or do we just slam this now, you know, with exalts? We could try slamming this with exalts, but I don't know. Ross Boulder, what's up, man? I mean, if we get a high percent roll, like physical, like 100 and something percent, I mean, that could be like a 300, you know, DPS bow, which isn't bad. But I mean, I guess we keep re-rolling if we want to roll for max. It's just gonna be kind of hard. I mean, it's T2 increased attack speed, but I kind of just want to roll. Alright, go buy more gas orbs. So 2 divs worth of chaos. Do, 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 do. 26% crit damage bonus is not bad. I mean, that's not bad. Obviously, I'd love to have it over 30%, but like, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, we could try rolling it. Just slam it all. Let's see. Crit chance and nothing else on it, really. Alright. Everybody's seen to buy nulls now. I don't want 4 of them. Dang, I need some other divine. It's our Omen of Whittling, I guess. It's just, I feel like we're gonna need the Omen of Whittling soon. So that's why I'm not selling it yet. Bum 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 bum. Null it with salts. Buy 4 of them. Okay, so we're gonna roll everything basically off besides the crit damage. Wow, we basically hit everything with the crit damage. Bum bum. No. You're good. I have. I'm honestly just trying to make a bow right now with it's fractured with 2 additional arrows like this. Okay. That's currently what I'm doing right now. But thank you though. Let me just try to see what we can get. What do we roll? 121% increase to his damage. I mean, the crit damage is the percent increase damage is not bad. I mean, obviously the whole idea is to shoot for T1, but might be worth to start oming this now. Once we have Fizz and not bad crit damage, and then just try to roll crit chance if we can on here and like added Fizz. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we could try to keep re-rolling it, but then the issue comes down to like, you know, we already kind of have 2 decent stats on here, you know what I'm saying? Like if I get like decent added Fizz, like this might be 300-400 or more Fizz bow with not bad crit damage bonus added to it. So like you roll crit chance on it, basically it's not even a bad like kind of multi-arrow bow. We could try omening it. I don't know if you guys think I'm being stupid right now. I should just keep re-rolling it. Let me know. I haven't really crafted too much this in PoE 2, to be honest. I kind of buy them items, so.
I know I've broken promises. I'm way too good at keeping you from getting it. I've seen exactly how this ends. I never get too close, afraid to lose
Sorry.
Cause I'm thinking back to 17 when I was young and so naive, falling into love like such a fool.
You think Frostbolter?
Yeah, I was dumb,
Then we just keep re-rolling to T2?
it broke my trust, and honestly,
I mean, we could keep re-rolling. I mean, I'm gonna listen to you. I'll listen. Like I said, I've not really done too much crafting, so I'll keep re-rolling until we get T2. I honestly don't think it matters if we win all shit, to be honest with you. To be honest, I need to make the stuff easier to see. Goodbye, more chaos.
Hello there.
What do we roll hybrid? We roll hybrid. I think, right? Yeah, we rolled hybrid. Okay.
waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars, won't fix another broken heart.
Let me set this up, by the way. Anybody wants that? Why not? That's in here for now. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna run another reach stone. I just don't want to be crafting all day.
Never thought leaving home would one day lead me to another realm.
We'll go back to crafting after this. I just don't want to be crafting all day long. I want to throw some gameplay in there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you guys gotta remember that I've never crafted like this. Especially in this game. This game has like 0 crafting options, just all RNG. So... Alright, cut me some slack, guys. Cut me some damn slack. Vicious Monkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You guys are acting like I'm a professional crafter over here. And also, I do miss some chat messages. Okay, I'm not perfect, so my bad. I've noticed an increase in div drops, Vicious. If you wanted to have like 100% uptime basically on it, then you would drop heralds and stuff and go for like Pride Trinity, but I've noticed a good amount of drop increases with it. Alright, Frost, then basically step by step it then. I'll follow your exact way. But like, you know, one, whatever, and all, whatever you want me to do, right? And I'll follow it. We'll go from there. 0% rarity right now. Indeed, I don't really run rarity on gear. I just roll on maps and quantity and stuff and just go from there. And just run a lot of like basically gamble stuff. Like Pinnacle boss running. And then just corrupt, see what we can hit. I mean, good res is but like nothing else on it. I mean, unless we could roll something in the cold, maybe. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. We'll keep it. I don't think this goes for anything, right? Not really. Okay. Oh, we can't roll this right now. I mean, how much is this? Let's just try it. Not bad. Yeah, like I feel like these are just not right. I'll put it up for like 15 and we'll just see if it sells, I guess. Guess it can't hurt, right? Let me get, what do you call it? It's not selling. I don't think any of these are going to be selling, Loki. Let's get that on, just deconstruct it. This one might be decent if it rolls something. Yeah, nothing. Deconstruct both of these. Not what I want to do, but whatever. Recon rates when you take T2 additional arrows and T1 fizz %. I don't know the exact percents, but I know it's pretty much not worth it. My IGN is right there. It's SiahZ_Huntress. You can go ahead and whisper me and I can take a look. How much DPS does your lighting end game have? Like when you show the gems I currently use this build as well, and I can't boss correctly. Currently, the gem DPS we have is only about 56k lightning arrow and 30k lightning rod. You just don't watch out 250 mobs after spam. I love the build though. Just confused how much crit I should be sitting on. You want to kind of aim for a crit chance bow later on. I wasn't running it for the longest though, so you don't really need to have it as long as you have like decent accuracy. You set around 17-18% crit chance, and then obviously with accuracy stacking, that's about 30%. Then with your effigy of cruelty on bossing, that'll put you at about 70 or so percent, and that should be good enough. But I mean, from there, it's just basically getting the rotation down, making sure you know you have rage up, and you're actually throwing connectivity and shocking the boss and stuff. Or are you having issues with the rotation or what? Okay, so we're gonna do exactly what you want to do then, Frostbolter. I'll null everything but one stat. So we need 4. Everything's on all but one stat. Then chaos to T land T1 fizz. Alright, I'll chaos until I land T1 fizz. I'll do 2 more divines worth of chaos. And then, yeah. What's this? That's a good one. It's a good bow. Okay, so you want me to... Alright, so then you want me to null it. I got you. I gotta flip it. What am I doing? There you go, I got prefixes. I swear it just rolls. I don't think it matters. I mean, you can have prefixes that'll roll to suffixes though. It's not like it matters though, okay? You know what I'm saying? Does the Huntress benefit from both accuracy and large increased physical damage on weapons, or is it just added fizz damage from accuracy, not affected by the increased accuracy at all? So if you have accuracy, you'll gain a percentage of that is fizz damage, and it's like kind of rolling on a ring. So even if you have increases on your weapon, that won't increase the fizz you're getting from accuracy. Yeah, so it'll roll no matter what. Now, we did roll T1 crit damage. Now, does it have to be fizz, or can we go from here, Frost? Like, do we want to just hit nothing but fizz and then go from there? And the most important one, I guess, for DPS wise would probably be accuracy. That or crit. Probably. I mean, they're both not bad, right? So, like, we kind of need both low-key on it, in my opinion. But, I mean, I guess we could keep re-rolling, try to hit T1 accuracy, and then go from there. Using Gamma Quiver, I don't know why, but Lightning Arrow doesn't result in explosives. I'm doing something wrong. I mean, your Gambit Quiver is going to make you feel significantly weaker on bossing, for sure. But we should still have enough DPS to burst bosses down regardless. It should make you feel a lot better though when clearing compared to a rare quiver. Actually, it's not that hard to hit. Okay, so then what would you do right here? Like, would you just keep re-rolling to hit T1 Fizz? Or would you try to chaos this to see if you can hit something else? T1 Fizz? Alright. Well, I'll listen to you, man. We gotta buy more chaoses. Promise you were 700 plus actually, 140% increased fizz damage, good leech, so many options for good spear builds, I guess. Yeah, that should work for a majority of spear builds, Loki, Chuck. I think I'm gonna spend 2 more divs, and then I'm kind of gonna go from there. We'll probably map a little bit, and then just come back later. Because the luck ain't feeling lucky right now, you know what I'm saying? 74, no. ST6, no. Alright, well we hit T2, crit damage again, unfortunate. Alright, I think we'll go map a little bit and come back then. Luck isn't seeming too lucky right now. I'd fix the man issues I'm having with the build. I wasn't lucky enough to get on amulet or weapon. I mean, you do kind of want to try to get mana for enemy kill on like your ring or something. If you can't get it on your ring and you didn't roll it on your weapon, you could try getting leech physical damages mana on something. You could alternatively try to buy like a primed cardio quiver, right? Like the Gambit's quiver with corrupted mana per enemy killed. But you would want to try to roll mana per enemy killed while mapping and stuff. That is the best way to fix it. And just rolling it on your ring or something like that, lucky. Or getting it like on your bow. I mean, mana on kill and a jolt is decent, but it's not better, I don't think, than first like just flat mana back. But you can roll it if you wanted to. Yeah, it's an option as well. Yeah, no problem, Looper. All right, we'll go do some mapping, then we'll come back. Try a little bit more, but yeah, right now it doesn't seem to be treating us too well. This is a decent one. I think we have a decent map we could do it on. We could go to our 200 mil one, low key, swap some gear around, and just start zooming a little bit more. But I mean, I guess I could trade the. Well, if we do that, we're gonna be missing out on a lot of that. I mean, we'll keep playing this a little bit, I guess. Why not? Hey, we'll just do this for the stream tomorrow, and then we'll swap back tomorrow with our other one. Put that in. We don't want to go back there. We can go this way. Is the dead end? No, it leads forward. Nice. Pull forward. Get this, roll back. Set up here real quick. After we kill this rare, we're gonna head back down. Gotta head this side. Thank you though, Frost, for helping me out with crafting them, man. Much appreciated, brother. Even though I am big brain sometimes, you know, big brain stupid. I appreciate it. So why have the deepest tower for low life if you can shoot them from far away? The deepest tower is mainly there for bossing. It enables a lot of burst. We don't really need it for clearing, right? Like, it doesn't really have any uptime. So you could run, if you really wanted to like helmet swap if you're going to be primarily mapping with the build and not really bossing. But it does add a lot of significant DPS, especially when you are bossing and pinnacle bossing. Without it, we can still kill pinnacle bosses, but we pretty much are going to slash our DPS in half, right? So we will just have enough to basically kill, like, you know, a pinnacle boss solo. But if you're trying to do any group content, then you're severely going to be kind of bottlenecking yourself on DPS. And I like to push DPS on my builds, like on bossing and stuff, so that's why I run it in the build. But if you wanted to run like a Howl, you know, Alpha Howl or something with the additional spirit and then try to put something else on, you could, but yeah. Alright, this is definitely not fun with attentive budget doing that guy. There we go. Once we did, keep moving. See those gloves, no, see those glows? I don't get that. So I think I did something wrong. Talking about the explosions. Are you talking about like the fire explosions? What is it that makes your arrows cause the area of effect? That's Herald of Ash. The fire explosion you're seeing is Herald of Ash. Like, so yeah, that right there, all that's Herald of Ash. And you don't need anything to really proc Herald of Ash. It just procs off of overkill damage, which means like any damage that exceeds the monster's health value will be considered overkill. So that'll proc it. So literally, we always proc Herald of Ash without any investment. So let's grab this so this guy doesn't have it. Thank you. You know what, we'll take it. It's a T5. Maybe it'll roll something cracked. You don't have that equipped? Yeah, I would try to have that equipped if you can. It definitely is nice for clearing. Like I said, it might cuck you a little bit with the Gambit Quiver if you're trying to solely use the Covetous arrows for that increased rarity, because the, you know, the heralds will kind of do killing, right? Offstring killing, etc. So you could try to do a different variation where you run like Alpha's Howl with Trinity, etc. But I just haven't really built into that version. Maybe we'll look into it, right? Try to make like a super zoomy map build. With move speed, run Alpha's Howl with Trinity to try to get like rarity uptime on the quiver. But for now, I just like how easy the heralds like kind of are, just throw on and not really worry about it. You know, 0 building into, and they just offer so much clear to the build. So that's why I run it. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go over here. And there's the last breach. Okay, let's rare, go over to the breach. But yeah, welcome everybody that's you know, new to the stream. If you guys liking the streams and liking the vibes, definitely consider hitting that follow button. There we go. That's the last rare. Can you stop teleporting? Thank you. Can you please say some sorceress builds that are viable now? I'm just a novice and I really want to play some kind of major caster. I believe Frostbolt Sork is still viable. I haven't really looked into a whole lot of Sork builds, to be honest with you. I'm more of a kind of like Deadeye / Huntress user, right? Those are the two classes I've been basically playing this league. So I haven't really looked into Sork that much. But I mean, if anybody in chat has been playing Sork, or like, knows, you know, some good viable builds for Sork, they could please let us know in chat. Would help them out. Thanks a lot, by the way. I've been dying to go for a build like this to utilize Amazon instead of my typical LS Scepter. Yeah, I got you. You're welcome, Looper. Glad you're enjoying the build and stuff like that, man. I can help you out. My weekend was good, Ellie. Just mainly prepping and stuff. We've got majority of the stuff with our AC stuff kind of in, right? We decided to also just buy a new furnace because, like, all of our stuff in the house is pretty old, like 30 or so years. So we're just kind of replaced everything. So we kind of got everything set up for that, and we're just basically kind of in the stages of like redoing the piping and trying to get the connections and all that fitted. So, but yeah, it went good. I watched the FanFest stuff with like the Borderlands 4. Honestly, it looks really fun. I do think I might start looking into making content for it, trying to just kind of throw some feelers out there, right? And see how the videos do and how you guys like them and stuff, because it does look like a pretty fun time. And obviously, you know, after the next league, it'll be another 4 months into new PoE 2 content, so it's like, you know, what else do we technically do in the downtime? You know, did we keep playing PoE for 4 months with no new content? You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it'd be good to have kind of another game to go to. So I might try to make that game potentially one we could go to, but we'll see. I'll try to head down here. There's a lot of open space. Unfortunate. Couldn't move down there quick enough. Ashen Staff T5. Everything's there is done. Bam, 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 bam. Let's get out of here. So get confused reading guides sometimes. Yeah, Luber, I feel that, man. I mean, hey, I'm always down to try to help out. Like, if you catch me on stream, Looper, you could also do the Discord. Exclamation point Discord, you'll find the link. Like, you can ask me questions there, you know. That's also another good way to get in contact with me out of stream. Plus, we have a lot of helpful people as well in there that can try to help you out if I can't get to you in time. You could run Tailwind Helm to get more run speed while mapping. True. It's not a bad shout. Sork builds suck. Mages are weak generally, but if you want to play Blood Mage is the strongest. Chronomancer isn't too bad. Okay, so Chronomancer potentially. Bleed Mage is also good. I forgot about that. Another Arc build that cleans up. Yeah. Isn't also Spark pretty decent as well this league? I think Spark Sork is also like decent this league, right? Or like Stormweaver or something. Yeah, Chunk. Okay, Spark, yep. Okay, Looper, I'm glad I can help you out, man. So what is this rule? Nothing good. I mean, 99% evasion, that's T1%, increased evasion, maybe. We could roll something good on that. What did this rule? Life and increased, I mean, we'll roll both of those and see. Also, this music we have on right now is insanely dog. I'm just on like a kind of this free music type thing playlist. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't have like a certain playlist I run. So nobody cares about this, to be honest with you. Not bad. Didn't mean to do that, but okay, see what this rolls. Of course it rolls accuracy and light radius, right? And then, I mean, the life is not bad, but like, dude, I need you to roll some reses here, man. Like, what a waste, bro. What a waste, what a waste. No invasion helm, to be honest with you. And I could keep it, I mean, for now. It's a T1 evasion, right? So like, maybe we could craft on that later, but it's kind of dog. Does anyone actually care for this, to be honest with you? Maybe. Put us up for something. We'll just see what happens. Take you out and put this up for, I don't know, we'll do 5 divs. Just to see if we get spammed. We'll just keep you for now as well. Yeah, this is worthless. I'm just gonna deconstruct this. Okay. Spark is much weaker it was last league. I know it's weaker this league, but I swear I've seen some good stuff on it, like being able to pinnacle boss tail and have really good map clear, so that's why I was like suggesting it. Cold Snap worked pretty well with Chrono. Okay. I think I might have actually seen something about Cold Snap. Over time, you'll kind of understand the like stuff with the game, right? And it's just all like a thing. Like you're not gonna learn it right out the gate. So I would just kind of take your time and just use this time now. There's a lot of downtime to the next league, and just try to learn as much as you can. Oh, we can't throw that on. We can run it still, but like, you know what I kind of want to do? Just... Where's our headhunter? We're gonna lose so many reses, bro. I kind of want to have it though. Can we get cooked? We'll see if we get cooked or not with this. Boom, 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 boom. Got you, Frost. Got you. Gotta love Headhunter, man. Headhunter's so good. It's insane. Makes mapping so much more enjoyable, I swear. I'm gonna hit the breach right after this rare. Maybe I'll do this rare too, and then we'll hit the breach. There we go. Didn't realize it was a dead end up here. Toxic. We could do up here real quick. Maybe down then. Try hitting right. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to do too much more though. Might be kind of the end here. I think we did pretty good. What modifier is great on a duel like Against the Darkness? Guy doesn't specify. For the Against the Darkness, you just want to look for extra damage as lightning, and then honestly, if you can get another extra damage, like extra damage as cold or chaos, or you know, anything like that, is probably the best. But those might be pretty pricey, so I would just try to shoot for extra damage as lightning, and then from there, just roll whatever else you want on there, like chaos res if you need, you know, more of that, or you could roll like any other reses, increase max life, anything like that. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Could the 200 mil DPS build still work with Asher Menace plus Hawa? It would be hard because we don't really have too many points to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're running attribute stacking, you would then want to kind of try to rotate down in a jack of all trades, like on the bottom attribute cluster. And obviously we don't really have points for that unless you try to strip points out of like running Deepest Tower, which you could. It would be more damage for clearing, but probably similar DPS for bossing. So you know, it's up to you, but yeah, you could make it work for sure. Get right out of here.
A place to put my feet up.
Do you know kind of the range of how much resistances you can pop with those jewels? Because I really hated having to put resistance on my rings to hit my caps. You can't really put too much on, like, what it'll do is it'll affect the radius and it'll hit like basically all of this, right? And it'll do, please look. And I think it targets a small, like if you actually do instead of maximum resistances, you just do like plus resistances. It'll only affect like the small passives, so like 4 of them here. Maybe 5 if you want to put a point into this one. So maybe it'll give you 10 or so like percent. I would have to look because I don't really know how much it gives you per passive point. You know what I'm saying? It might only be like 3% per passive point or something. So it might only be like 15%, you know, resistance is maxed. I'll have to look in Path of Building or at least like, you know, go on the thing real quick and look on the trading. I could do that real quick for you on the PoE 2 trade. And then, you know, try to see exactly how much per passive point it gives. I just don't know the percentage off the top of my head. Yeah, it is. Come on. Yeah, okay, so it's 4. You can get 4% on max, right? And obviously we only have 5. Basically 5 you could hit max, I think, that would cover here. So wouldn't be that much. You would still have to roll down rings. So keep that in mind. Bum 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 bum. I guess we can keep this in here for now. This one can just be sold, not good. This one can be sold, not good. Like sometimes it like you click on an item and it don't like drag it. I don't know why. Can I see the 5 gem link on what sound? You talking about our Hail to Thunder? I just didn't have just didn't put a thing into it. We can put whatever into it real quick if you wanted to. I just don't really need a thing because I would put Deadly Herald, but I don't have the spirit, so I just kind of like waiting, you know. But I mean, I could put technically anything in here. It doesn't really matter too much. I just am struggling a little with damage, so my rings need more phase. So I'm gonna 35k on my lightning arrow. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what we'd put on here, to be honest. Could put whatever though. Can't electrocute, right? Maybe inevitable crit might be decent. We could do maim. Maim just see, it wouldn't be bad, but that's true. For mapping, playing with Falcon Technique, I can see this playing out pretty well, especially for mapping. Yeah, I can see that as well, tasteful. I got 25 vines. I got lucky with Rune Soul. Just looking at what I can do. Game's not easy. Yeah, Looper. It's so I would have to look if there's any way, Looper, that you could like kind of maybe link me your build or something like that, man. Like on PoE Ninja or something. I could take a better look at it, right, and give you more advice. But it's kind of hard for me to really tell you what to do when I don't exactly know your gear. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Imagine we hit it like that. It's just like instant boom. You know what I'm gonna do? Should we, what do you think, chat? Should we go ahead and sell our Whittling and then just convert that all into Chaos Orbs? And just try to spam and see if we can hit something crack. How much is Whittling now? It's about 3,800. Yeah, I got you, Looper. Orders you a pizza. Well, our sub goal is 100. Once we hit 100, we are going to be doing something nice. Probably a nice giveaway, like a Steam gift card or something like that. But we're still looking into it. I mean, obviously it's entirely up to you guys, but I've never hit 100 concurrent subs, so it'd be dope to do that. And then obviously, you know, if you guys have like Prime and stuff like that, you guys get a free sub, I think, per month. So it's like, there's no reason not to use it. If it's not on me, at least use it on somebody else, like, you know, another streamer or something. Give away a pizza to my house. That's insane. I got you. I'm gonna get like anchovies, you know, pineapple juice on it, like ranch instead of the normal sauce topping. Like, I got you. I'll make it the most disgusting possibly as you could have. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do text somebody real quick. Okay, we're good. Is it not better to start with crit chance and roll for +2 arrow? Then you can't break it with whittles? I don't know, Viking. I'm not really too sure, Viking. Like I said, I haven't really done too much crafting in the game, right? So I'm not really too sure. This was given to us by oh, I think it was you, right, Ellie? They gave it to us. So I didn't like buy the space, but I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. I would have to go on PoE 2DB because I think Frost said that they have weighted stuff on there, and then we'd have to see how hard it is to hit like certain weight values, right? And then kind of go from there. If that makes any sense, Viking. I don't exactly know if like additional arrows is the hardest to hit, or if crit chance is the hardest to hit, or T1 fizz. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Viking. I just don't know how hard it is to hit this, right? Like compared to hitting like T1 fizz or something like that, or accuracy, right? Is my like concern. Let's go ahead and do another map. Why not? Quantity, rarity, number of monster packs. Okay, this is a good one. Number of rare monsters is a good one. Nice. Now what we're gonna do is, oh, this is already increased packs. It's already delirious. It's kind of annoying, but trenches. Any other map better than trenches here? Not really, huh? I mean, this map is good, but then we'd have to do this map and this map and this map, and then it's not really hit as much as these are, I don't think. I mean, this is the best one to run over here, but we don't really get any good maps, man. Kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? I guess we do have backwash, which isn't bad. We'll run backwash. Just a pineapple. I hope I did right. Let me look, Looper. Did you link it in chat, or did you like DM it to me on our Discord, or did you send it to me? I don't see it in Twitch chat. For chances only. I already read that. Okay. Wait for everything to get away here for a second. Grab you. Alright, we might be dead here, to be honest with you. Get this. Thank you. Do you have personal tangibility? What does this guy have right now? There we go. In chat on YouTube? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the bot on YouTube sadly eats it up, Looper. So either, if you can, shoot over to the Twitch chat and then throw it in there, or DM it to me on Discord. For whatever reason, like I said, the like YouTube mod bot like eats links. It just doesn't like anyone to post links for some reason, but like Twitch, even though I have the same bot moderate Twitch, it doesn't do that. I don't know if it's like YouTube's policy or something that's like different, right? Or something like, or if I have to go into the bot settings and make it to where you guys can post links, but yeah. Do dodge roll through this for the stray. Bum, 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 bum. And there's the breach. We can go back, probably hit it. Yeah, if it's a mirror stuff, I can't afford mirror. Realistic part? Yeah, I think I agree, Frost. Lucky. I got an issue. I don't see the dimension of the controlled metamorphosis diamond. Is it a large or very large? It's a massive ring. It's the biggest rarity or radius you can get on it. It's a massive ring. It should be on the Mobalytics page. If you look on, it should say massive ring. Unless something messed up. I can go back and take a look at it, but it should be there. I also say it in the YouTube guide under the jewels section as well, of both the 200 mil and the budget build video. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Alex, on the Mobalytics page. Thanks for bringing that up. Alright. I get so scared sometimes because it's like, is that mine or is that theirs? You know what I'm saying? Come on, game. Spawn more enemies, please. Over here. Come on. Go, 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 go. No. Unfortunate, guys. Gonna get there in time. Cloudy9, thank you for the follow, and David Vaco, thank you for the follow, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I think since 3 or 4 days ago, that's a shot. Really? Yeah, I'll 100% take a look at it. The Slooper, the newbie XD? Hi, what's up, Looper? Yeah, no problem, Alex. How do you get the implicit on those Delirium maps? So the way you get the implicit like that are one of two ways. One, you can get it to naturally drop. There's a thing in the actual like Delirium thing on the Atlas tree to where you can have a chance of when maps drops, they'll be already like imprinted on with distilled emotions. Or you can simply go ahead and use distilled emotions on normal like rare maps that aren't corrupted and throw Delirious on them. Let's go down and kill Sasha. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, chill, 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 chill. Who sent me that hard, bro? Is it this thing? It's probably this thing. They're getting super juiced with cold damage and just hitting me out screen. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill these guys and then we can get out of here. Okay. I love that in this game you still feel like a beginner after 500 hours. I mean, yeah, I have like 3K and I still feel like an idiot sometimes, especially like in crafting. Like, you guys are like, no, what are you doing? You're wasting currency, this and this. And like, it's like, you know, it's like, dang, am I really being stupid right now? But I mean, we all learn, right? Like, it's kind of the cool thing. The community's like really helpful and chill and stuff, so we all learn together. It's not bad, but again, it's not really high in evasion, plus it's only 1 res. You can take a look. I mean, it's physical fire also, which kind of stinks. I don't know really who's playing evasion with fire damage wanting like that, you know what I'm saying? It's one for 2 days, but it's been up for 1 month. Like, this is just gonna get deconstructed. The quiver? No, it's not at all DMV. It's literally a div. Like, if you buy one that's uncorrupted, it's a div, man. Like, it's really cheap now. Energy Shield Leech is amazing, tasteful, it's so good. Here's my link to my gear, at least wherever we have the time. Yeah, I got you. I'll take a look right now. The one divine like forever. Everyone's been super helpful and supportive. Yeah, the community's definitely dope. I really enjoy the community in PoE. It's definitely a lot more welcoming than a lot of other communities, I feel like. Imagine we hit it extra minutes right now. Ready? Bam! Never mind. Unfortunate. Alright, let me take a look at your thing. Take a look at your thing, Cloud. I can actually swing it up real quick on stream so everybody can take a look. Blessed! What's up, Blessed? How you doing today, man? Hopefully your day's been going good and you had a good weekend. Okay, so let's take a look at your bow. Okay, so your bow isn't that bad, to be honest. I will say, so I would assume you have 2 runes in here, right? Yeah. The runes and stuff like that, you're Amazon, right? Yeah, you're Amazon. I would throw accuracy runes in here, to be honest with you, man. The chaos damage and lightning damage you have is kind of doing pretty much nothing, to be honest. I would definitely throw accuracy runes in here. It's going to give you a lot more DPS overall than pretty much any other rune. I did testing. I think the like priority of DPS and stuff, I think it's additional arrows for shotgunning, but they're really expensive. Like last I looked, they were like 9-10 divines per. So obviously that's later down the line. Then it goes crit damage for soul cores, and then it would be accuracy runes, at least for Amazon, right? So I would definitely throw accuracy on your bow. Adreno, 2001, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome to the channel. Deepest Tower is fine. Your quiver is fine. I mean, chance to pierce does pretty much nothing for us. But I mean, you're fine for that. Ingenuity, you're fine for now. I actually swapped off Ingenuity in the big build, and I'm running Headhunter. If you have the currency, I would definitely be picking up Headhunter. It's just better for mapping, adds more survivability because we can get modifiers off rares, right? So it's just much better in my opinion. But Ingenuity's fine for now. Yeah, your rings are pretty dog, I'm not gonna lie. Like, evasion we don't really need, accuracy is nice, but it's better to roll lightning like flat and then increase lightning damage. Like you have on this one, but you don't have any lightning damage, and mana we don't need, so definitely I would replace your rings for sure. And then, yeah, your amulet's fine, honestly. I think it comes down to your rings, low-key. Replace both your rings. And then you would want to start looking into jewels, to be honest with you, bro. Like, unique jewels are also going to give you a pretty big DPS boost. To do similar damage? Yes and no. For bossing, you can if you're Deadeye, Frenzy Charge stacking Blessed, but if you're Amazon or anything other than like Ranger Deadeye, it won't do similar bossing DPS, but it will do similar clear. Does the additional arrow stack if you already have +2 on your bow, or Gemini bow? There's a Gemini bow. Yes, Vicious. So if you have additional arrow on your bow, right, with the Gemini implicit, plus 2 additional arrows, like on the bow, so you're shooting 3, and then you get 2 more runes, that will stack. So you could technically get like a Gemini with 2 additional arrows, then get a corrupted with, you know, 3 sockets, then get 3 additional arrows, right? On all that'll stack. Yeah, no problem, Claudia. Yeah, so that's what I would do, is replace your rings first, throw accuracy runes on, and then try to get some unique jewels from there. And then your DPS should definitely go up on your lightning rod because of that. Alright, we're back in. Alright, Ratchet, hit a bro, that's T1 right there. It's T1. Ratchet. 1 to 4. But yeah, if you want to throw Delirious on your maps, you would just get Distilled Emotions like Greed or what do you call it, like Guild or Ire, right? They all do different things. And then you would just simply take a map, right? Just say I want to do this one, and then you could do 3. So you could do like 1 of each, 3 of 1, mix and match. Then you would simply just right click it, it'll open a window for instilling. This is the same way you throw like anoints on your amulets. You throw the map in there, then you would throw motions, and then that would imprint it on your map. So you see right here, we get 8% increased pack size, but the map is 9% delirious now. And the more delirious you have, the more like difficult the monsters do, like are, the more damage they do, the more like toughness, you know, health, etc. All that they have. So just keep that in mind. Bum, 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 bum. Increase gold, bruh. You trolling me. Magic, rarity, additional packs of bramble. Do we have quantity on these maps? Not really, huh? This is just players are 50% delirious. So there's like nothing on it, which kind of sucks. Do we have any maps? Additional maps here? Temp change, everything else is fine. I mean, it kind of sucks though, and everything else. You know what? I'll take this one. We're gonna throw on it additional rares. Set it up. Oh, my chat went away. Great. Hold on. It's back. All right. Additional arrow rune better than a greater iron. No, I got 3 socket Gemini and trying to max out. So red eye iron is just going to give you increased physical if I remember correctly. And honestly, in my opinion, additional arrow is better than that because it allows you to shotgun, right? Like, just so you can get an additional arrow hit on an enemy, that means you're basically going to be doing, you know, double damage, right? So it's definitely a lot better. And I think if you're running crit like kind of build as well, then that's the right map. If you're running crit build as well, crit damage slow cores is better than iron. If you're Amazon and you're accuracy stacking to get like crit chance and all that, then accuracy runes is better than iron. Maybe if you're Deadeye, iron, it would be like additional arrow, crit damage if you're running like crit damage slow cores if you're a crit build, and then iron runes in that order. But Amazon would be the first 2, then accuracy. Hold on, somebody texted me again. Okay. We're good. Boom. Okay, well, there is the breach. I kind of want to get some rares killed just so we can get some increases there on some modifiers stolen at least. I think we might swap to our big boy build just so we can have a zoomier time when mapping, right? Because the whole point of making the budget build was just to make it so this way people that don't have 50 divs can go take 10 divs and actually make the build on a skeletal setup, you know, but still nonetheless make the build to farm. Which we've already completed, as you guys can see. I mean, we're running it now. Any upcoming games that you guys are excited to be playing or anything like that? I know there's a few coming out soon, like Borderlands 4 is a few months away. Obviously, I don't think that new like Dawnwalker vampire-esque game, I don't know, is that coming out soon? That kind of was cool. Like Blood of a Dawnwalker, I think is what it's called, or something similar to that. That's kind of cool, low-key. Definitely an interesting year for games, I will say. I think it's one of the better years. This guy. Okay, let's try to run up here. Can't go across. We're gonna have to go back down and then try to hit this side because we pretty much cleared all this. And then obviously these are 2 dead ends. One second, guys. I'll read the notification stuff. Thank you guys for obviously the support. Give me 1 second to finish this up. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, fast quiver, interesting. I'm excited for Borderlands. Yeah, me too, honestly, Blessed. Blessed and Red Eye, thank you guys for the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you guys. Chrono Odyssey. I tried the beta DMV. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about it. Like, I don't know if I give it a fair shot. I played for about 4 hours and I was kind of underwhelmed, I guess, because the game definitely looked a lot worse than it did in the trailers. Like, I was expecting, you know, kind of like next gen style graphics, like kind of blow me away style, like at least what they were showing, and it kind of didn't live up to that. but the combat wasn't that bad. It kind of felt clunky a little bit. I definitely think they need to kind of touch up on that, and obviously optimization and stuff like that definitely was a huge issue. But then they came out and said like the game was like a year-old version or something, like the beta was, and they have much updated stuff that we didn't really check, and that'll be in the next beta. So then, I don't know, you know, it's kind of like 50-50. But I'm excited to where it could go, though, for sure. It definitely was cool. So many low-budget studios are beating the mega companies producing garbos lately. Yeah, facts. Facts. You can never go wrong, though, with FromSoft, man. Low-key. FromSoft be going crazy. And they're still trying to tell us it's more costly to make a video game, but then fails to produce quality, so... Yeah, I'm not opposed to paying like 70, 80 bucks for a game. As long as it's good quality, like you were saying, right? Like, I just hate when you spend money on a game and it's garbo in every way. Like, it just seems like they kind of rushed out to just make money. But if it's high quality and stuff, I have no problem spending a lot of money on a video game. Low budget is maybe heroic, but single and double A is absolutely making triple A look stupid. Yeah, for sure. I think it's just because the companies now, like the AAA companies, are so kind of ran by the higher ups where they just want money, so the devs have no say in it, right? So they're forced to just make stuff with a lot of microtransactions, a lot of pay to win mechanics, you know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of $150, $160 deluxe editions, you know, obviously that's an exaggeration, but you guys get what I mean. I just think they need to realize that, like, you can make your game sell for, you know, you can have a lot of the stuff in it, like cosmetic stuff people will buy, as long as it's like a live service, right? 80 bucks, 70 bucks for a base edition, people will buy, as long as you make a quality game. So I think when studios start to realize that again, like they're, whatever they're called, I forget the name of it, but you guys know what I'm like kind of like getting at, right? They're higher ups. Once they realize that, I think we'll start to get a lot of good high quality games again. But for now, it's definitely the smaller studios, because I don't think they're really influenced, you know, too much. They can kind of do their own thing. Underpaid, but also overworked usually in these big companies. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's insane to really think about that, though. Like, especially, it's probably because our reses are non-existent, to be honest with you. It's insane to think that, like, you know, these big companies and stuff have all this money, and yet they don't really have a lot to show for it, right? Like, their games nowadays look horrible, man. Like, I feel like 10, you know, years ago we were getting games just as good looking as we are now. It's like, where's the leap at? You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years ago compared to 10 years ago is a huge leap, but then it's like 10 years ago compared to now, there's really not much leap. There's not really too much big like advances being made. Just a little weird in my opinion. All right, does this go for anything? We could throw it up, I guess, for a div. I mean, we might as well just slam it, right? We can't really do anything. Might as well just slam it with a Val Orb, see if it rolls anything. What did we roll? 12, 15, 17, 20, 27, 37, no, 11, okay, we got like nothing, right? Did we roll anything on this? I don't think we rolled anything, right, chat? As a live service dev, you can preach that again. Red Eye. Why don't I play Roa? I don't play Roa because I don't like the mechanic of it, like, in the sense of I don't like the stun threshold being there. I don't like being stunned off my mount, and we would then have to kind of redo the gear and try to build stun threshold on it to be kind of, you know, getting away from that. So I don't run it because of that. Plus that enables us to run stuff like Herald of Ash, you know what I'm saying? Opens up more avenues of DPS and clear options. So if you wanted to, though, you could try to roll like Spirit on your body armor and stuff, and then maybe double on Set Ring and then throw a Roa in, and try to get some stun threshold on gear. That could be a way. I might try to look into the future, like a full kind of Zoom build potentially with Roa you know, stuff like that to kind of zoom around maps quickly and kind of get away from bossing and more focus on like farming. But for now, I don't run it because of those, you know, previous things I mentioned. We have a breach, then we can do this. I don't know. I don't think we have anything rolled on here. I mean, nothing's rolled above the maximum. I don't know why it's just 3 divs though. I'll put it here for now and I'll look back on it. Maybe I missed something, you know, didn't catch my eye, but we're coming back now because there's more freedom and the kind of swift change in the culture now. I could see that. Mana per kill, yeah. Mana per kill, wait, did we get mana per kill on that? I didn't see that. Which mana stat would be ideal to have on your build? Again, we're quivering, thinking of buying an expensive one so I don't have to worry about it. Well, the flat mana per enemy killed is better than mana leech, so I would look for mana per enemy killed if you're looking for anything like that. But I think ideally you would just roll mana per enemy killed on a ring, and then for your gambit quiver you would try to buy increased damage with bows, I think is what it is, or something like that, because that is like the best stat you can get on your bow for a corrupted value of it like that. Austin, what's up? I'm glad yeah, it's a great day out. It's hot out, but it's a great day out. Don't work on the mount. Sad. Wait, really? So then, is there any way to increase the stun stuff so you don't get kicked off of it every 2 seconds? Yeah, no problem, Cloud. Or, oh, my brain's horrible. But yeah, no problem. I just completed a Huntress LS build yesterday. Do you have a build guide? Please and thank you. I don't have a Lightning Spear Huntress. I do have a Lightning Spear Deadeye that we did, kind of like hybrid with Rolling Slash to kind of really zoom around and still be able to one-shot bosses with Frenzy Charge stacking with Wind Serpent Spear. But yeah, as far as a Huntress build, I sadly don't have one for Lightning Spear. I have a bow build and crossbow build and stuff for Huntress at the current moment. Yeah, it's a heavy stun, not a normal stun. Unfortunate, yeah. I don't know. I still think low-key it's better just to run like move speed and potentially, you know, maybe even blink than Roa. I feel like Roa's kind of weird at the current state. I don't really like it, to be honest. I just don't like the fact that like any second you can just be kicked off of it and you're dead. Like there's nothing you can do. Plus, I don't understand, like, I don't know how it would work. Like, if you're running a headhunter, right, do you still get the mods? Like, if you get haste mod, does that apply to your mount? If you get teleport mod, can you still teleport, you know? Like, that's one thing I didn't really test with the mount, so I'm not really too sure on that front. Bow build sounds intriguing. I might try that. Yeah, bow Huntress is broken, dude. Like, we have a budget build for 10 divs, which is your current scene on the screen. What you're currently seeing on the screen. I am running a headhunter here on the build, just because I wanted to have a little bit more fun, right? But this is the belt we were running before, just to keep res caps, which I'll go back to for bossing. But we're able to do like 80 million damage, 2-man boss carries, be able to clear perfectly fine, right? And you can use this template if you're on a low budget, and this kind of farm up to our 200 mil DPS one, where we are using like headhunter and a bunch of other stuff for like really fun mapping and insane amount of boss DPS. And like I said, this is on 10 div budget. I got a diamond. Anything good here? You can see what these roll. Wait, do we have like no room on our inventory? Oh, we have no room. Why do I have the staff? Get the staff out of here. Give me the hybrid. I don't want the hybrid boots. Sped it up. Alright, let's go see what we can hit with these. Bum, bum, bum. So what does this hit? Not really. Nothing. I mean, that's not bad rolls, to be honest with you. We could try just hoping that this rolls. Alright, never mind. It didn't roll anything that we wanted it to roll, unfortunate. Chunk, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, man. Much appreciated. If you don't have a Roa as a spirit gem, what do you have instead? I play the same build and I'm level 80. Right now, Nico, what we're running is we are running Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ash, and then Herald, not Herald, imagine Herald of Wind Dancer. Wind Dancer. So this way we can get more evasion. We have the increased lightning damage from Herald of Thunder, plus enables like clear, and then Herald of Ash also enables clear. And then these two paired with the new quiver enables like off-screen clearing. I'm gonna sell 3 of these. We don't need them. Bump, 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 bump. That's the wrong thing. Let me throw my headhunter on. There we go. Just so we can have a little bit more fun while mapping. Unfortunate. We could spend another 2 divs, but I don't know if we want to. Could spend our own whittling too, I guess. That would be a good amount. Like 60 or something chaos orbs. We could maybe do that. What did this one roll? Medium is small, 12 to 14. Not going to sell for anything. I can already tell you. Yeah, probably just deconstruct it low key. Alright, let's see. Worthless. Worthless. Potential. Potential. Alright, none of these hit. Alright, these are all going to be reforged. We don't actually have 3, never mind. We can just go sell this. Sell this, okay. Herald of Ash I don't actually have interesting. Yeah, Herald of Ash is pretty good. What are you getting on your attributes plus on your gear and amulet? Or... So obviously for the 10 div budget, it kind of differs a little bit from the like 200 mil cloud. So, you know, if you want to look at like the 200 mil, that's all on the mobilytics page and stuff like that. But for majority, you want to try to roll Dex and Intelligence Hunter 1 ring. I guess alternatively, you could try to split it. So you could do like Dex on one and on the other. We do need to have a little bit of strength just to run the deepest towers. So you could either roll strength on one ring, double and, you know, like Dex and Int on one, like another ring, or you could split Dex and Int between both rings, and then you could roll strength like on your amulet if you want to. So for the 10 div budget, you kind of need to roll like double Dex on your amulet, or roll Dex somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Just because we don't have the increased Dex and stuff and strength that we're getting from the Headhunter, right? So that severely kind of impairs us, which is why I needed to roll like a Jade Amulet with Dex on the amulet, and then, you know, strength on a ring and stuff like that. But you kind of do need to still roll like Dex in it and stuff like that, and a little bit of strength regardless. So just keep that in mind. The quiver currently is like a div. It's like 1 div. What's the budget for the 200 mil DPS? About 40 to 50 divines. Pancho. Do we have... Well, look at all the rings we have the roll still. This is before the update rolled. It's insane. Maybe we just do a stream, like, sometimes just rolling all this, see what we get. See if we can hit anything juice. What am I looking for exactly? I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you guys. I kind of lost track of thought. Gotta love it, right? Alright, we'll move on. I don't know what I was looking for. I'm gonna swap quiver real quick to this one. It's the same thing, just mana on it. It's not bad. All right, let's see. That one's not going to be worth it. That one's not really going to be worth it. This one's not going to be worth it. This one could be worth it. Okay. Magic monsters. I mean, this is decent. We can throw rarity on it. This is really nice stuff for increased rarity and stuff. We can throw increased rare monsters on it, and we could run it. And we're gonna throw. There we go. Good map. Alright, we can go run it. Rolling fizz and stance on a set ring is so expensive. It can be. I mean, I literally bought this one for, I think it was 2 divs. Cloud. And this is fire, lightning, increased lightning. Like, the main important things is lightning and increased lightning damage. From there, you can get like cold damage, you get some fire, you get fizz, like all that's good. But the lightning and increased lightning is going to give you the most DPS. So that's what I try prioritizing rolling, and then I'll look for other stuff. That could be cheaper, yes. I have 150 divs budget, but bow are so expensive. How do you look for them? So when I look for my bows, I prioritize 2 stats basically. You want to look for high accuracy rating and high crit damage bonus. Then after that, I'll try to filter by like physical and stuff and kind of go from there, right? Like if you can find one with crit chance, decent fizz, and then good accuracy and crit damage, that's like kind of what you want to go for. I can show you the bow that I was using on the 200 mil DPS. No, where's the one that I was running? Oh boy, this over here, I think. Yeah. Is this the one I was running? No. Oh boy, give me a second. This is why you have your tabs filtered. Yeah, this was the one, I believe. Yeah. This is the one I was running before. So you want to just prioritize literally just high crit chance and crit damage, and then accuracy low key. Then from there, obviously, if you can roll like high fizz, decent high lightning, anything like that will be good. You don't need to have an insane bow, to be honest with you. Like, this is our 10 div like budget, right? I spent like 2 divs for this bow, and this is more than enough DPS for us, to be honest with you. But there should be similar stuff out there. Like, you could look for, you know, lower crit chance, like 2% would be fine. You don't need to have really a high crit chance roll on here. I was running for the longest without crit chance on my bow at all, and we were still doing fine, like over 120, 130 mil DPS, so you don't really need it. But later on, you would want to look for it. Yes, man, called me professor. Forge. I have another backwash. We could do backwash again. Am I selling any decent bows for this build? Currently I don't have anything in mind to be selling. I could look. Obviously I just need to make sure I'm not selling anything off my 200 mil, because I want to kind of swap back to that, right? But like, I could see if I have anything, you know, for you after this map. Oh, is there double shrines here? There is. That's why it was so weird. Oh, am I gonna speed shrine? Yeah, okay, we need to find the breach low key. We got speed shrine, boys. I got distracted with a... Okay, Ellie, that's crazy. 12-inch cake, you ate it all? That's wild. Never done Arbiter. Is he difficult? He can be. His rotation's a little weird, but we have more than enough damage to just shred him, to be honest with you. I'll double speed. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna swap to the 200 mil. Having this resistances, we either one go to our utility belt to be res camped, or we just swap to our 200 mil. I think I'm gonna make the executive decision and just go back to our 200 mil, just so we can zoom through maps. You know what's hilarious? This actually might be better than the one that we have. Less evasion, energy shield, but I mean, it has 130 something max life on it, right? Well, this has better reses. Actually, we're gonna need this one. One second, guys. I'm making the executive decision here. Am I missing anything? The boots is on, the gloves is on, that stays the same, that's on, all rings, that's on. The bow could be swapped, I guess. Is this supposed to still do more damage? Yes, by a decent amount, okay. That's funny, this bow actually might be doing more damage than this bow if we just throw crit damage soul cores in. It'd be less crit chance, I guess, but... Swap some stuff over here. Get you out of here, throw you back in. Then we can get you out of here and throw you back in. There we go. I think that's pretty much all we have to do here. To be honest, I don't think anything else is mandatory. We should have enough attributes for everything, yep. And then we're on our headhunter now, throw the bell back in. And then we're close to being res capped. Can we swap anything out for reses here? Cold. We could drop the chaos, I guess, and then throw in like something else, but I don't think we need it actually. Okay, I think we go with this. Okay. Kind of annoying because that map was pretty fun, low key. So tentative budget, no, Durst. The tentatives is good. It's just I was running Headhunter on it, and with Headhunter we had like 40% like fire res, 50% lightning and cold, and obviously I'm running a juiced Delirious map, right? Like I need to be res cap. I just should have swapped over to our actual belt that we're running with the build to be res capped. It's just I wanted to be kind of zoomier, right? And I got ahead of myself. So I just swapped over to our big budget build, so this way I can just zoom through with the Headhunter and not really worry about it, right? So obviously it's still really good to run. It's just I want to zoom. And I've already tested it, right? I've already done mats with it. I've already done pinnacle bosses with it. I've already done everything I need to do with it, and it does it fine. It's just I'm kind of pushing it to a point where I don't think it can really go, right? At the budget. Nothing worth, so. Increased presence area of effect, bridge or melee, hidden defense, or equipped shield. I don't think this goes for anything. We could look though. And we'll drop the equipped shield because I don't think anyone really cares. Yeah, nothing. So yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna have fun. To be honest, I just want to zoom right now. Visceral Quiver, which is the only one that could fix my problem. How can you play without it? The mana, you get mana per enemy killed either on your rings, like we have here. You can get it on the Quiver, corrupted. I mean, you can get Leech's mana, like, I mean. My res is because I'm running Headhunter. If I threw Ingenuity on, it would be fine. Before, it was because we had Headhunter. And we were kind of relying on our belt to full res cap us with the budget build, since we obviously can't get the reses any other way. So that's why my reses were bricked before. But yeah, it's just because we have Headhunter on. Ingenuity would be full res cap. But we're fine because low key, once we get like any type of rare kills, the reses are gonna go up, trust. And we'll be fine. We'll have the damage too, like. I should probably drop something, get more reses, which I can fix. I just gotta buy literally just some better gear and stuff like that. But probably easily be able to do it on some jewels too. I'm just lazy, let's be honest. Just haven't fixed it. Alright, let's roll another good map and just have some fun. Do we have any quantity rarity maps? Quantity rarity gold. Lightning res? No. What's Headhunter? I'm missing kind of a little bit of everything, like cold and lightning. It's just I need to probably get Headhunter rolled corrupted with like lightning res or something, then replace the chaos up here with cold res, and then we'd be fully capped on reses. Because I haven't done it yet. But I was running this before and we were kind of fine, so we should be fine now. You know what I'm saying? Try this out. Yeah. Zoom is always better. But Durst, yeah, the 80 mil build is that. Let me redo the command real quick, actually. So this way you can actually get to the 200 mil, right? And then if you guys ever wanted to find the budget, you can do ! budget, and that will actually bring the budget build up. So let me actually go to the Nightbot real quick and then fix that command. And then we can go from there. Bum, 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 bum. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, boys. 1 second. Okay, that should be good. We just gotta get the video link. All right. So that's fixed on Twitch. You should be able to do ! build, and that will bring up the. Actually, that was the YouTube side. I'm sorry. The YouTube side, you're gonna go. Fixing Twitch right now. All right, Twitch is updated too. So YouTube or Twitch ! build, you will find the 200 mil that we're currently running. If you do new video or ! budget, you will also find the budget build and all that stuff that we're running. That we currently made for people that don't have 50, 60 divines or whatever to be putting into a build at the current stage. But yeah, the new commands are updated, so ! build will link you to the correct one now. Alright, we're good. It's pretty cheap, could fix your reses. You know what, you're not wrong. That might be worth looking into, low-key, Red Eye. Bud Dreams, thanks for the follow. Welcome, man. Much appreciated. Bum 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 bum. Why are we so slow at all? Temp chains. Temp change, chill. No, we probably should have put on for this one. Is the thing where we drink a mana potion while a curse is active, we can then get rid of it. Which we can since it's in range of our controlled metamorphosis. Probably would have been a good shout to do. Oh, an amethyst charm again. Nice. Take it. Do we care about any of this? Not really, no. Bum 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 bum. I mean, yeah. Probably should do that. We would lose lightning pen, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll have the damage regardless, right? Probably better just to be res cap for survivability. Let's go ahead and do this. I've got AK Raw Evasion, 12k Evasion with Wind Dancer. That's not bad. You should be like close to 70 or 70% or more. New to the game, do you have any good or cheap builds? Naga, I do. If you do exclamation point budget, you will find my budget lightning arrow Huntress Amazon build that we just made literally like 2-3 days ago. That is for 10 divines. So that's pretty early game. Obviously, you do need some divines to get it going, but it's pretty much the cheapest you can get for that build. And in my opinion, for 10 divines, like, we're doing 80 million damage, right? You can clear all pinnacle bosses. You can do mapping really easily and efficiently. So, like, I don't really think you're going to get better than that for that budget, to be honest with you. And some stuff you could easily replace and get that down really cheaply if you have, like, 0 currency, right? Like, some stuff is, like, 5-10 exalts to get, you know, so you could easily get that down and slash that pretty much in half if you just remove some of the options off the build. And then just work towards that and then farm currency with that build until you can get to the, like, 200 mil, which you're currently seeing on screen. That's what I would currently do. And, like, if you have any questions, obviously, about the build, you can just go ahead and ask me on stream, or if you can't find me on stream, you can ask me off stream in the Discord as well. I'm always down to help. I've got 1,000 energy shield too. Okay, so you should be pretty fine for tanking if you have the energy shield leech. Let's get on here. Yeah, no problem, Naga. I can help you out, man. Okay, yeah, I think we definitely should have put that on. We're getting temp change so much right now. It's actually insane how much we're gonna temp change right now. Okay, who's throwing this at me, bro? Chill. Let's go up and do this ritual, and then we need to find the breach. Bum bum. Do 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 do. I bet it up. That was it. Is anything good in here? Guess we can defer both of these two again. Reroll. We can take that, and then we can't defer again. The snake pit. We're good though. Let's keep moving. There's the breach. Is this the back end of the map? It's in the front. Kind of know where this goes at least. Nice. It's Breach Lord. We can head up to the right here. We can head down and then head left down here. Kind of clear this out a little bit. Okay, this is like nothing. Never mind. Maybe hit this and run up top right. Because like, oh, I think anything else is going to be here. There we go. I pretty much cleared the whole thing, to be honest with you guys. Bum 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 bum. Alright, well that's it. That's all she wrote. Wait for the splinters, then we'll go from there. Have you ever dropped 2 divs at once? Yeah. Alright, let's go for like a divs because it's a high rolled on the, yeah, it's perfect rolled on the increased duration. Okay. Now, can you corrupt these? I don't think you can corrupt charms, right? Two dimes when farming that. Sheesh, nice. We can't corrupt these. Is any worth like corrupting? No, I guess we didn't hit anything on it, huh? Just keep it for now, I guess. Maybe we'll use it in the future, you never know. Then I have an open slot somewhere here. I'm going crazy. I'm going absolutely crazy. Where do you? Put you in there. Minus King can go in here. You can go in here with that. There we go. Morimoto, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys very much today for the follows. Much appreciated. And for the subs as well. We're halfway to our sub goal. We're getting there, guys. I mean, I don't like how it's gold, but everything else I like. Take that back. I might as well literally just run one of these, like. We'll just run these, I guess. Are minis still going to start in PoE 2? I've been away from PoE and PoE 2 for a while. I believe minions are still really good to go, yeah. I haven't looked into too many minion builds, but I believe they're still pretty good. Boss Dan, thank you for the sub, man. Much appreciated, brother. And then the main Toker, thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. Let me do this. Yep, no problem. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey, we got a little shiny shrine down here. I'll take it. Alright, let's go back and hit the shrine. Why not? Nice. Another ritual. Might as well hit this. Oh my goodness, we got cooked by I don't know what. I think it was Chaos Explosions, to be honest. I think that was Chaos Explosions. I could not tell. I teleported us into it, which was fantastic by the hunter. Hold on. Who's spamming? Is that our Discord going crazy? What's going on here? Okay, that's you guys. Okay. Yeah. Because I think we got teleported into it. I think that's what happened. Is there anything else double socket we could get potentially? I mean, the boots maybe? Like, I think that's it, right? Because if we could double socket the gloves, technically we would be able to throw another thing in. We could throw in cold and max cold res out. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to like max everything out. Well, heavy belt head hunter corrupted with like cold or something would probably help the best. Cold or lightning, and then that way we could just double socket this and bang, we'd be max res out on everything. We could potentially look into that because I think that's what we need to do. That's why we died right there. I think we're not capped on reses. At least it makes sense to me. This with 3 green. I think that was also what, a like 60 or 70% delirious map or something like that. That doesn't help either, to be honest with you guys. All these maps actually suck, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, you know what we need to do actually? Hold on. Totally forgot about this one thing. We need to... How much do we have? 34 spirit. Yeah, we need to go back and throw in Deadly Herald into our Herald of Thunder. We're missing out on DPS because of that. For clearing. Forgot about that, low key. Choose me each from a Huntress, crit damage 700% and overcapped 100% crit hit already. Oh, you're good, Boston. Yeah, you should be totally fine, man. Is there anything worth farming right now? It seems like Reach is pretty messed up. I mean, rituals can obviously have a chance of dropping like omens. Like Omen of Whittlings are like 3,800 exalts right now, so like, you know, they can go for a lot. Beyond that, I mean, Breach isn't bad if you stack quantity and stuff like that on your maps. You know, Expedition, if you're trying to do logbooks, is decent. Pinnacle bossing, in terms of like that, probably Breach then's probably your best. I mean, you could try Arbiters, but Arbiters are pretty expensive to do. But you do have a chance of getting like some pretty good drops from it to sell for high. So it's, I mean, it's mostly up to you. And then obviously like Trial Succumas and stuff like that, and Trial Chaos is still really good to farm as well. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Sorry, I got caught up talking. There we go. That helps. That helps. Logbooks drop a lot. That's very consistent farm. True. Plus waste increases tablets. That's my go-to recently. Yeah, it's not bad, Red Eye. I've been trying to do something similar to that. Obviously, it just comes down to like, you know, whether or not you can get the citadels to, or the things to cross. I mean, with the citadels and the other junk, you know. Passing intangibility, you suck. T3 prismatic. I'll take that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, another ritual speed shrine too. Oh my goodness, okay. I need to figure out what this breach is at, man. We got everything. Alright. Where are you at, breach? Where are you at? There it is, okay. Alright, let's hit the ritual while we still have speed run and all that, and just go from there. Should hopefully be a good amount of enemies spawning. Oh, give me the shrine. There we go. Now we're super juiced. Pum pum pum. Can't really do too much, huh? Head up maybe, and then head right up here, since we didn't hit this yet. Not bad, little area. Okay, head down maybe. Yeah, I think that's all she wrote here for us. We could try running down here maybe, but like I don't think we're gonna get there in time. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. We tried our best. Tried our best. Boom, bum, bum. What's in the ritual? It's hilarious. We have another two, or another audience with the king. Alright, what do we need to do now? Kill all our monsters, I bet. Let's just go down here, kill the red monsters, and then we're done. And then we can do the last ritual as well. Defer, and then we're out. Like, what am I getting stuck on right there? You seen that? Like, what am I getting stuck on? Bump, bump, bump. We have one more rare over here. Cool. All right, we're out. It was a good map. It was a good map. Bum. Do we have space at all for any of these? Or we can take this out, put this in here. Or for like one divs, just see what happens. Maybe somebody will hit us up. You never know, right? You never know. Bum. Nice come low. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Give me literally like a minute or two. So yeah, give me 1 second, be right back.
I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. We were a pair, but I saw you there. Too much to bear. You were my life, but life is far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I'd fallen for life? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you there, the paradise? Now you never see me cry. There's just no time to die. Just no time. I let it burn. You're no longer my concern. Faces from my past return. Another lesson yet to learn that I'd fallen for life. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you there, the paradise? Now you never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
I'm back, chat. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Sorry for that. Alright. Actually, it's not bad. Can we roll rarity? Quantity? Okay, nothing on it. I mean, get the rarity on it, at least. Have something on the map. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you.
Come and get to know me, my type of wild. I'm the kind that spins you and hangs you dry. Well, I'm already on to another side. If you gave me your whole life, I would still
Yeah, I can be Cloud.
have that appetite. Baby, I never feel whole. You might get me through the night, but it will never be enough.
You just gotta roll tri-alley res on your boots and on your body armor low key to make it easy as possible. Try to cap res this. Bum bum. Get some stuff going here. We can go back and hit the thing. Alright, set over here. Alright, we can head back and hit whatever is over here. Hopefully it's not a dead end. Switching into headhunters, so trying to count the resistance without my earlier lazy setup is a pain. Yeah. Can imagine. It definitely is hard to get resistances capped. Like, you know, it's not like we have a whole plethora of stuff we can run. Like, we can't really run gloves, right? Can't run chest piece, or head piece, I mean. So, you know, you gotta roll with the punches, unfortunately, but trust me, it's worth it, bro. A little bit of a pain for a whole mountain of enjoyment. I think it's worth it. Alright. I think we pretty much did all this, to be honest. Only thing we have left to do is go down. Yeah, we're not getting there in time. Okay, just keep going down. There's another breach, though, fortunately. Mount suitable for bows. You can run it. I just don't like being kicked off of it, and then we would have to run some more spirit on the gear and then another unset ring for it and stuff. For bow, yeah, so you can run mount. The only issue is, one, we would need to run another unset ring, which would take away from a lot of DPS a breach ring gives, like this one, right? Since you can double the quality of a normal ring. So we'd have to run 2 unset rings. Also, we don't have the spirit, so we need to roll spirit on the body armor. And then, you know, it's just a little bit more unfortunate there. But I can potentially look into a version of just like running mount and stuff like that and trying to make like a zoom build with it, like move speed, etc. But that's currently why I don't run Roa though right now. What's your favorite focus on Atlas tree? I look, you want to go for strong boxes, but there's such a meme. I do strong boxes and I believe Rogue Exiles. I'll have to look again, but I might actually be doing the Wisp. But I go for strong boxes and shrines. The shrines are just so nice, bro. Yeah, you can run bow shot. I just find bow shot to be kind of underwhelming. Like, the visual of it, I don't like at all. It's like you're shooting an invisible arrow. And you can barely see it, you know? So bow shot is an option if you don't want to have like man issues and stuff. For bossing, you might need to actually run lightning arrow though. To interact with rods, obviously, for us at least, with the current build. Yo, bro, come on, I got frozen, man. That's so not fair. I only have one charm slot, man. It's either stun or freeze, man. It's not fair, man. How much is a multiple charm slot, Headhunter? How much is a 3? It's probably so expensive, right? Like 20 divines for a 3. We could run it, we could run it. I'll have to throw a freeze in here. Let's see how getting stunned feels, I guess. That's so annoying, Loki. Not even gonna lie. We did nothing wrong. We did nothing wrong. Tragic. Tragic, 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 tragic. There we go.
Until next time.
Alright, well now we can't be frozen at least. Let's see how the stun stuff feels. We might be fine with stun, Loki. Just bought mine for natives. He charms around 36 dex, 36 strength. Might have to look into a cloud because, yeah, I mean, we kind of need stun and freeze him in. Still not a fan of the charm like mechanic in the game, to be honest with you. I had 100% crit and 750% crit damage. I have to switch to LA with almost the same build. I'm sitting at 40%. Well, I mean, lightning arrow is a bow, right? So lightning spirit's different. You're gonna, if you're running Tangle Tongue too, your Tangle Tongue gives you like 20-something% to crit chance, which you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna be basically cutting your crit chance in half or more, depending what you have on your crit chance roll on the bow. So keep that in mind. The bottom left corner of the Atlas is just Gambit Tree choice. You need to fish for high rolls and set up very specifically with precursors to get real good value. Bottom left adds lots of consistency and clear speed and is overall best choice. Yeah, that's what I run. I just basically go full into here, and then I'm running a Wisp just to see how they are. But I mean, like you said, they're pretty dog, to be honest with you. Unless you like kind of like you said, full kind of go into them and really spec, they're pretty booty cheeks. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da boom. What's feel okay-ish if you precursor through tower area with 4x bosses, 5x wisp, and you buy the omen for 150x and put 15 to 20 inventory every map. Yeah, that's the one thing kind of they need to work on. Like, you should not have to do all that just to make a mechanic feel decent or good, right? It should feel good on its own, and then you should be able to juice it up after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not have to invest a crap ton into an endgame mechanic like whips or rogue exiles to feel good farming them. Like, that's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mechanic should feel good itself. You pick shrines? Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm in the shrines, yeah. I mean, the shrines just feel good. Like, no need to roll, no need to build into it, just pick it and it feels good. That's like saying, like, you gotta buy a car and then put another, like, 20 grand into it after you buy it to make the car run good. Like, that's like, what, you know? Not how it works. You buy a car that runs good. You're not gonna buy a car that runs horrible to put more money into it. Bum 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 bar bum bum bum. If you buy that car and it has legit money printer, you put another 50k in. True. You're not wrong, but the mechanics should still feel good regardless, right? Without any investment. Bum 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 bum. Because you need strong build to juice it, but then if your build is too strong, you kill everything before the mech triggers. Yeah, I think what they should do literally is you run wisps, right? You spawn to the map, the wisp is already attached to rare enemies maybe, or something like that, to where you don't have to worry about juicing it up and following you and all this other junk, right? That, or simply just make it to where the whip stays on you. You don't gotta follow it, right? Like, you encounter it, attaches to you, it'll stay on you for a duration. The more you kill, the more juice it gets, maybe the longer it stays on you, whatever. Then even if a rare is dead, it can revive that rare, potentially, like that, right? We have a decent map here we can run. Lusty Dragon, thank you for the follow. Would you say this build is scalable? Like, can you make it even stronger by investing, let's say, 200 to 300 divines, or does it not make sense on a build like this? So, I mean, we have 200 DPS right now, 200 mil DPS, right, on the 40 to 50 divine era, like, kind of budget. So investing more into it, you definitely could make it stronger, but, like, the question I guess you kind of ask yourself is, like, do you need to make it stronger, right? Like, if you're already doing 4 or 5 man boss carries, killing it fine enough, do you really need to invest more into it? For DPS, for survivability, yes, right? Like, you could easily make the build more tankier, you can make more layers of it, get better stats, right? Rolled onto it and make it feel a lot better when mapping, a lot more consistent, I guess, if you want to put it in that term. And you definitely could get more DPS out of it. Like, I don't even have, you know, 2 additional arrow, you know, T1 fizzed out bow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could easily make a lot better DPS with the bow and stuff like that, but I guess you just kind of got to ask yourself, like, do you need that, you know what I'm saying, etc. I mean, this bow's not even technically that bad, but doesn't have anything else rolled on it. We're gonna sell. And it's armor energy shield. Nobody cares about armor energy shield, let's be honest with ourselves. This we can keep because that's not even a bad roll there. That's not even bad, Loki. Okay, everything else can go. That, we can wait to see what that rolls. That's bad. That's bad. That ultimate mouse would have been good, like really good. What is it currently set at though? Like at our current state? 6 divs. I guess we can throw it up for 6 divs and just see what it is. This we can get out of this not selling. These two, I don't even think they're worth anything. I'm gonna throw these both in here for like 1 div and we'll just see what happens. If we get spammed, then we know they're probably better than that, but this we're just gonna sell. It's not been being sold for a while, so. Okay. You can make any build stronger if you invest. I mean, true, you're not wrong. Don't get me wrong, some builds just isn't really worth investing big amounts into. It is better off as budget farming builds, you know what I'm saying? I can see that. Twin bows, you could look for twin bows, it's not bad. Recommend downloading or playing with price checking, etc. What it's going to have. So what I use is called PoE Overlay 2 by Overwolf. This allows you to quickly like price check stuff, right? Like, oh, what is this going to go for, etc. Blah blah blah. Let me get the lightning this off, but you can quickly see like, oh, this goes for this, like perfect rolls, whatever you want to call it. What does my, deepest tower go for? Let me do that again. We gotta get these two off, obviously. All goes for 2 divs. Like what does this ring go for? You can auto select stuff, like blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Really helpful there. I definitely think it's one of the better price checkers. And if you want to use this one, then !overlay in chat will give you the link to install the same overlay that I use. But this is pretty much the only overlay I like add-on that I use for the game. I don't really use anything else. This is my build that I'm currently using. This is PoE Overlay 2 by Overwolf, but Dragon, you can just do !overlay in chat and you'll find the link to install the same overlay that I'm using. Yeah, no problem. Alright, kind of want to buy one that's double socketed. Do I have the trade league up still? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I do. Okay. We want 2 rune sockets. I can throw this up on it real quick while we're looking at this. What soul cores do you have in your belt? I currently run crit damage soul cores. Either that, additional arrows is really good, and accuracy if you're Amazon with accuracy stacking, like accuracy runes is really good as well. I'm not spending 3 divs, I don't think, right? Let's see, there's one for 1 to 50, 19, 32. What if we go down 1 to 15, 1 to 15, 1 to 40, 24, 29. I guess this isn't that bad, but I kind of want to like rather take a little bit of DPS drop, you know what I'm saying, and get like way higher stats on everything else. 24, 26, 18, 25, 50, I mean, bruh. You guys are all in the like below 30s. $32.16, $25.22, $33.17. All right, lightning rose, fine. We go for 31 and above. There you go, highest this. All these int rolls are like absolutely dog, dude. It's like 21's max. There's 25 here, 31, 1 to 43. This isn't bad. He's AFK for 1 div, right? We go all the way back up. I thought there was one for 21 that we've seen in here. Yeah, 21, 34. This isn't bad for 3, though. Do we care about 3? This is the only issue. Yeah, crit damage. Sorry about this, Steve. Yeah, additional arrows with 19 divs. I would just do crit damage soul cores, or if that's too much for you, accuracy runes is good as well. What do you think about HP based builds at the moment? I mean, you can't really just run HP like in that sense. You kind of have to have like evasion, HP evasion, or like, you know, HP armor or something like that, and evasion. You know what I'm saying? And they work as long as you have a high enough HP pull with a high enough evasion rating, but I think it's much easier just to kind of go hybrid with energy shield life and then sort of, you know, roll some evasion in there, to be honest with you. That's what I roll, and I find it a lot better, but that's just me. It's just kind of hard to do high HP since, like, you can't just go on the tree and pick up, you know, 5% increase max life, you know, like you can in PoE 1. So there's not really too many ways on the tree, at least, to increase that value. Whereas, like, energy shield, there's plenty of ways. Evasions, there's plenty of ways, right? All right, I mean, where was that one guy at? What's 21? One thing I do need to check real quick. 1 second, guys. Sorry. 22, that's 117. I think we can drop one, so 21 I think will be fine. HP overflow chest. Yeah, I think that would be good then if you get something like that. So this is what, 1 to 47. Does it really matter though? I mean, we could go down to 1 to 45 and buy one that's what? 1 to 43 and buy one that's 25.31. We're gonna hit him up. We're gonna see if he replies. Because I mean, like 47. You know what I'm saying? Is it really giving us that much more damage in that sense? Let me go to int, and then we can just sort by 21. This way we can try to get the highest value here. 1 to 47, 21, 24. 1 to 44, 21, 31. This is similar for 2 divs. This is not bad. This is almost max rolled there. This is a little bit better though. That's 3. Alright, I think we'll just buy this one, I guess. Exploited. Yeah, we'll just run this one. This is 21, 34. Double rune sockets. Let's grab it. 3 divs. I don't think it's worth 3 divs, but the alternative is going with this one, but it's less damage for 2. It's also less lightning res, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, we can make the 3 divs back. It's not that big of a deal. But it's unique only for leech overflow? Gotcha. Okay, I think we're getting trolled, boys. None of them are replying. Okay, thank you. There's one for 3 divs. Bum. Alright, so now we can replace ours. Do we actually need lightning res? Yeah, we do need lightning on there. Okay. Do we not have any greater lightning? Really? Okay, we don't. Gotta buy one. Greater lightning rune. I need one. Sure. That puts us at 66, 63. We could do a cold in here, maybe. And then replace the chaos up here with lightning. Or just double lightning, double cold. It's fine too. Doesn't matter. And then we need cold. We have less chaos, sadly, but now we're full capped on everything. So I think that's worth it, right? Full capped on everything now, like full reses with our headhunter, so we can like be kind of fine now. I think it's worth. Frisk our baby. Interesting. Thank you for the development. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today? All right. So we have that. We're good now. Yeah. How much is it actually to buy a heavy belt with, you know, 2 charm slots here? Like 2 charm slots. Dex is 20, minerals fine. Max life, we actually do not care about max life. Strength, we can keep about 30. I mean, let's just drop strength. Let's just see this, right? We'll see this. How expensive is this? 8 to 9 divs. Okay. What about corrupted? About 9, 10. Okay. I mean, we could technically maybe do this. I'll have to look into it. I mean, I don't think we need it right now, but we could technically buy a 2 charm slot one, which would be nice because we could, you know, sort of freeze and stun in there. But for now, we'll just keep as it is, and we'll just go from there, I guess. All right, let's do some mapping. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you're doing good, dude. Hit this with a little bam bam magic attack and magic monsters, quantity, rarity. Nice. I don't think Trenches has anything more on it, right? Hidden Grotto. I'll try Hidden Grotto. Got a question because I've seen other LA builds doing this. Why ball lining over Orbis Storms? There's a few reasons for that. One, Orbis Storms interacts with rods. So if we have rods on the ground, right, and we're going to just say throw Orbis Storms down for the boss comes online to be damageable, that's going to chain our rods and throw, you know, the chains significantly lower, which means a less DPS. We'll have to try to throw rods again. So like Orbis Storms is good if you're going to do kind of like a cast on shock with like ball lightning, you know, Orbis Storms, and you're just going to be kind of spamming rods so we can always have them kind of refreshed. But for us, we want to try to leave as many chains on the rods as possible. So running ball lightning only allows us to take like, you know, 1, maybe 2 kind of chains off of the rods and leave, you know, the rest of them, which is good enough for us. Plus that 1 to 2 explosion does like 20 to like 40 million DPS, at least for me. So, you know, it's still really good DPS there. And then we can just come through with like a lightning arrow and stuff, you know, and just shred the boss really quickly and not consume all of those chains and stuff like that off the rods. Another reason is ball lightning is just far superior when it comes to like actually proccing shock. Like 750% chance already on the skill without conduction is massive for us. Plus running a wand, you know, with chance of shock, and then running conduction, and then the tree, it's like 1000% increased chance of shock, which is insane. Plus you're also able to run the effigy of cruelty as well, which is nice. But you can still kind of do that with Orbis Storms. But yeah, the main reason is it doesn't eat the chains off the rods like Orbis Storm does. Castaway map, I could look. I'm not really too sure. Let's try to get some rare kills here and just try to get some modifiers going before we do the breach. That was very nice. No, this checks out. There she is. Nothing good. Alright, so back and hit the breach. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Well, I didn't think about that. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, you're welcome. That could help you understand why Orbital Storms really isn't that good for the build. Alright, we try to hit down here, I guess.
A clean kill. I'll not say no to that.
No, I couldn't choose. I was picking stuff up. Should have turned the filter off, bro. Kind of annoying. Well, go ahead and pick this up and let's go hit the other ritual. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
The spirit whispers life.
Probably down here somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. Is Incentive Sanguis required for the build? If you want to have a lot more survivability, yes. It allows us to basically convert our life leech that we're getting. We just rolled on like a ring, right? Like leech physical damage is life. And then it allows that to be converted to energy shield leech. So like the way that you see my energy shield sometimes go to like 0 and all the way back up is thanks to the gloves. So obviously with hybrid builds, kind of the downside is you're not able to keep your energy shield at max like that, right? Like you can running full energy shield build. So with these gloves and running, you know, leech and stuff like that, we basically kind of cover that weakness, and it does add a significant amount of survivability to the build. So I do recommend running them. Plenty of life. I mean, I don't know if you 100% like need them, right? But like if you want to feel significantly more tankier, then yes, you would want to run them. And you could run tri-elemental res on your body armor and on your boots and stuff, and then just try to roll like the additional reses on your ring and amulet and stuff like that, just to be res cap like we did. And if you have to, throw runes in, and that should get you the res cap. And then, like I said, you'll have that access to the energy shield leech like we are having, right? To keep your energy shield topped off. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I don't want that splinter anyways. I didn't mean to pick that up, but sure. Where's Lost Rare at? Let me also see if we need to roll this at all. We can hit this one up. We have all this stuff right now. There we go. If you guys want to find the budget version of the 200 mil DPS, which was like 10 divs that we took and was able to do 80 mil DPS, clear T16 juice map, stuff like that, and still kind of keep the premise of the build with like the life leech and stuff like that, then exclamation point budget, you'll find the link for that build video and guide. Do you swap out cardios for pinnacles? Not really, unless you're doing like heavy boss carries, like 3-4 mans, you can swap it out. But for like 1 to 2 man carries, you can pretty much run cardio's gambit, at least with the current DPS that we have. But if you are trying to push like 200 mil or above DPS, then a rare quiver would be required. Avenger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for the support today and the follows. And the subs obviously as well on YouTube and the subs on Twitch. We're getting close to that 50 or 100 sub goal. So thank you guys very much. Much appreciate it. This armor, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Also, what's a good amount of sheet damage to have for pinnacles? I'm sitting at 40k right now with bow I found, which is pretty much better than my Leopold's that currently we're sitting at 74k with our Gambit Quiver. With our budget build, like our 10 div budget build, we were sitting at about 60, 59, 60k on Lightning Arrow, and about 30k on Lightning Rod with the 10 div budget. And we're about like 36, 37 or something like that with Lightning Rod on our 200 mil. It's just going to come down to 1, your bow, 2, the like rings you're running, right? Like what damage you're giving, the unique jewels also on the tree. And then, you know, if you have 6-link stuff for your lightning arrow, stuff like that. Average damage per use, 74k, I guess. If that makes any sense. I mean, I'm not really too sure. Details, okay. Average damage per use. There you go.
Yeah, that's probably the main downside. Yeah, no problem.
I don't have a thing like estimation point IGN. I probably should make it, but if you want to like message me anything, there's my name. Yeah, no problem, man. I can help you out. Have we tried using no heralds to see if the loot drop is better for cardios? I have not, Avenger. I probably should do that. If I did do that, I would try to like throw in Trinity. It's just, it's kind of annoying because, right, to do Trinity, we would need a significant amount of fire and cold damage because we are just nothing but physical lightning right now, right? So we would need to like completely reroll rings to cold fire damage rings. Potentially, if that's not even enough, maybe take the gloves completely off with like rare gloves with cold fire damage on it. We would have to play and see that because I would want to run Trinity and stuff like that on the build since I have some sort of DPS increase, right? Because you're taking off Herald of Thunder, you're taking off Herald of Ash, so our clear is going down, our DPS is going down, right? Because we're losing that increased lightning damage that we're getting from running the coming calamity on the tree with the Herald of Thunder. Yeah, Herald of Thunder. So like I'll be wanting to run Trinity, but it would need a lot of shifting on the gear to run that. That bow is good, yeah. Low accuracy, which kind of sucks on it, but it has crit chance. The attack speed is kind of good, but you would want crit damage there. But everything else about it is really good. It's still a really good bow, though. Like a really, really, really good bow. Yeah, it's still a really, really good bow. Like, right? Like, really good. Bump, 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 bump. It was not bad. Bump, 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 bump. But unfortunately, let me just make sure this is good. Yeah. Unfortunately for me, though, that is the end of the stream. I do have some stuff I have to do. I probably won't be live tomorrow. I have an appointment I have to get to, but I should be live on Wednesday. We should have a lot longer stream there and stuff like that. As always, if you guys need like any more help or anything like that, the best place to get in touch with me outside of streaming is the Discord. I usually try to stream like Monday through Fridays around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for at least like 6 hours or so, 5-6 hours. But today was a shorter stream, stuff like that. So hopefully we can kind of get back to that soon. But as always, thank you guys for dropping the follows. It means a lot, helps me out a ton. Obviously, subbing on YouTube and on Twitch helps me out a ton as well. We're getting close to 100 subs on Twitch, which is insane. Thank you guys very much. And then, you know, just thank you guys for the follows as well. But yeah, thank you guys for vibing out. Hope to see you guys back vibing with me soon on stream. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out, everybody.